Welcome to Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, as an East Coast guy, you've traveled the globe. You can appreciate the thirst and the passion of these fans.
There's no doubt about it. It lives here in Philadelphia. And how about only a couple of years ago, this team had just won 28 games. Now we're talking about them potentially winning an NBA championship.
They've waited a long time, and now perhaps comes the reward. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Nothing going here on that drive to Tobias Harris. Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Parker with it. He'll run the offense. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young to Parker. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a look. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Allen Crabbe at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Simmons down low for Harris. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs wondering where the foul was every time.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And finishes strong.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 33, Tobias Harris.
To Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound comes to Atlanta. Trae Young to Parker. Jabari Parker missed his first. That one goes.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Alex Len snatching it out of the air. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Tobias Harris above the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Screen coming up, screen coming up.
Trae Young. Off the assist.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Missed a wide open look. Down for Collins. Slams it down. Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Richardson, tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a throwdown.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
The drive, right to the basket. Jabari Parker, 3 for 4. Good start.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Simmons driving, but his shot no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And a chance coming up at the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no in this contest. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Off the mark. First quarter's complete. The Hawks with the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out and cut like that, but that was nice.
Hawks have it. Parker. Surveys.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
To the line for two.
First one, count it.
Yeah, good shot, bro. Way to hit, way to hit.
Goes 2 for 2. Parker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Driving is Simmons, but his shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Now a steal by Philly. To Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Number 33, Tobias.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Parker. To Allen Crabbe from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And he's going to the free throw line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Parker with it. They trail by 1. To Kevin Huerter. Runner's good there.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Here we go. You got him.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Has a chance. A shot no good by Harris.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Trying to cash in, knocks it down. Off the step back.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Joel Embiid has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. First one goes down.
Substitutions.
And gets both to drop at the line.
This side, this side. I got him, I got him. Come on.
Trae Young. Finish that. Simmons into the front court. Leads 1. throws it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Tony Parker, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
To Kevin Huerter. To Parker. Has a look. Shot by Parker, no good. To Trae Young. Has a chance. Deep two there, won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The screen sets him up for two. Corner three at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The 76ers have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers are in a close game thus far. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hawks are within striking distance at the half, and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Assists.
We're seeing unselfish basketball in this matchup, with each team turning good shots into great shots. These squads really know how to let it flow.
Player of the half. Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
A lot of intrigue to come in the second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Trae Young. To Allen Crabbe. Fires the three. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. Simmons with it. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Embiid. Joel Embiid. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trae Young. Won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Down low for Len. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Josh Richardson. Not done yet. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Sixers with the rebound. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Trae Young driving right to the basket. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Into the front court comes Smith. Leads 3. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Passed it off. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
John Collins trying to cash in on a three-point play. 71% for his career. Count it, old-fashioned three-point play.
I got this play. Let's go.
John Collins with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Embiid. The shot missed by Smith.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game is Academy for.
Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Timeout. Philadelphia. For the safety of our players, we ask that you refrain from any flash photography during the game. Thank you for your cooperation.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for the Hawks.
Simmons to Richardson. For 3. That's how you defend. And score. Strong take.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Right now shooting 62% in this one. Can convert the free throw. It's Atlanta ball. Ben Simmons, huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Parker. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Emphatic slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And count the basket.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
Rocking the rim.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
3 quarters down. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Burke with it. Leads a bucket. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Ooh, I like that.
And he makes them both.
Good shot. Get it, shoot it again.
Hands up, hands up. Hands up.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
For the 76ers.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Simmons to Richardson. 4-3. Off the mark. No good. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Misses the first. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Deep left corner. To Parker. Here comes the screen. Parker. Trae Young to Parker. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Beyond the arc for 3.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. For Philadelphia.
Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And he misses the second. Trae Young to Parker. Short jumper off the mark to Simmons. Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Al Horford, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First try at the line, no good.
For the Atlanta Hawks, number 20, John Collins.
He missed a pair of free throws. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. To shoot for Atlanta. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. And stuffs it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Parker. Trying to cash in. Slams it home on the putback.
Look out. Freight train coming through.
Sixers control it.
I got ball. That's me.
To Horford. Fires the 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. And the front court comes Simmons. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. And he finishes at the rim.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. To Parker.
2 minutes remaining.
Joel Embiid with the block. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And the basket good at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Parker. Trae Young. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Trae Young to Parker. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. It remains Sixers basketball. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Simmons to Horford. Alex Len able to recover with the block. Here's Atlanta.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Al Horford sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's shooting 55% so far. First one, count it. Second one off, and a putback slam.
You see, to a lot of people, it's an oxymoron when you hear the word superstar and the phrase doing all the little things, but that's what the great ones do.
Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Parker to Allen Crabbe. Short jumper won't go down. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game. Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. He's shooting 54% so far. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again.
You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Parker to Allen Crabbe. Knocks it down with authority.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 66% in this contest. First one goes down. And he hits the second. And he hits all 3 free throws. Tony Parker, 3 for 6 now. Desperation shot here from half court. The Sixers are victorious as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers won this game after a close finish.
And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest.
Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hawks are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. The way they shot the ball was outstanding, but even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Assists.
You can tell both of these teams feel very comfortable in their offensive systems. There was plenty of great playmaking in this contest.
Player of the game.
Simmons was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.